api tara Mangaian. Learn to speak Mangaian. Komo Maurunga i te kupu Manu. A discussion of the word Manu.
So Dad, ko mea mai a koe angai e te manu. Did you say the bird or the dog? Which one is it, manu, dog or the bird?
Because Manu, yeah, I did say to Mum, did you feed the bird? Meaning Manu. But I think, what did you say again?
Because isn't manu the bird? And then manu can also mean...
And when I was calling the dog a Manu.
Yeah,
I was calling the dog Angaian te Manu. When I say Angaian te Manu, I can mean two things. Meaning Angaian te kuri or the bird. So bird is Manu, te tero Mangaian. Bird is Manu.
Yeah.
But also dog and pigs, chickens, goats, Mangaian call them Manu as well.
Adele mea me te animal.
Animal. Okay, the animal. Okay, animal is the coin word there. It's a new word because I think in the old days they didn't have the coin word like, because animal, I think they created it from animal. I think Rarotonga and all those countries, they tried to make a sentence out of the papa'a word, like translating maybe, and they said it animara. It's a coin word. Animara is like animals. Yeah. But the Mangaian, all of those things are manu. Manu. All of those animals, we call them manu. For example, the manu, bird, but we can also say manu rere wau. That one is wild animal. See? Manu rere wau, wild animal. We also say manu manu means insect. That's manu manu. So because maybe it's small, we double say the word manu manu as means small animals, eh? So it can be insects or any small animal, maybe, I don't know. But manu manu is small, and manu is big animals like pigs and goats and dogs and chickens and all those kind of animals. We call them manu. So example, in our day, our parents will ask us, "Angai ana te manu," meaning that did you feed the animals? Because we don't have to go and feed the birds. Oh, I don't know. No, we never feed birds. If we call chicken bird, then okay, that's probably what we would say. We would translate it. We were feeding the chickens because chicken is a bird. But they were asking us, did you feed the animals? Angai iana te manu. The animals. So because we have pigs and goats and chickens and as our our animals that we we look after, we feed. So when they ask that question, Mangaian te Manu, they mean that you go and feed the pigs, the goats, and the chickens, and whatever we had in those days. Okay, so that's what when I asked Mum before, I said to Mum, Mangaian te Manu. What I meant then, Mum understand that it's all the bird, the dog, and the cat, because that's what we got in our home right now. We have a bird, we have a dog, we have a cat. Instead of saying one by one, Mangaian te Kuri, which is the dog, Mangaian te Manu, which is the bird, Mangaian te Kiao, which is the cat, it's one of those things where we say Mangaian te Manu means all of them. Yeah? Did you feed all of them? So that's what I was saying. Okay. Anything else?
Manu, insect.
Yeah, Manu means insects, small animals, small things.
E te manu, e te naon o nei.
Manu rere wau.
Rere wau.
Okay, Manu rere wau, the ones we have, they sometimes the ones in our house is domestic animal, the papa I call it domestic animal. That's the one in the house, like the cat, the dog, and the bird. The ones we got it's not. I don't think the bird is a domestic animal. Usually the dog and the cat is known as domestic animal, meaning they breed they are good to be near humans. They breed it to be in our home, domestic. But when it's wild, like you can have wild dogs, wild cats, wild bird, it means they are birds of the forest or in the bush, okay? Wild, So Manu rere wau means wild animals, okay? So again, I nearly said bird because we're confusing ourselves, because we also name birds Manu.
Yeah.
But when I say Manu rere wau, it can mean any kind of wild animals in the world. It can be wild pigs, wild goats, wild horses, whatever, wild chicken. Okay, we call them Manu rere wau. So to break down the word rere wau, so we can break it down like this. We can say Manu is animal, rere can be wild, and wau is where they live. So if you put them all together in English, it's a wild animal that lives in the wau, which is the valley, and that valley is usually far away from where humans walk around or go, right? Because they feel safe in that area. There's nobody coming around there that much, so it's far away in the mountain. We call that wau. That's why we call them Manu rere wau. These are the ones that lives in that kind of area, away from humans. Yeah, Manu rere wau. So that's what wau animals is in Mangaian word. Manu rere wau. What else?
Tera kamakana o nei manu ta'ai. E re te manu ta'ai.
Okay, Manu ta'ai. Okay, so we're going down a list of Manu, Manu rere wau, Manu ta'ai.
Manu ta'ai.
Okay, these words, especially these words, are not used a lot now. They are tara'ai, tara no iana.
Yeah.
Manu ta'ai, I think that represents a wild beast. A wild beast. Ta'ai means I think in Mangaian means beast. Ugly looking pig. The beast, the big one, big beast, big pig, huge. It's a beast. We with the English language, they call these kind of people beasts. Like the what's that? Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty
Okay?
and the Beast.
Beauty and the beast. So that man, it is not a good looking man, eh? That's why he's called the beast. So in Mangaian, it's similar. So Manu Ta'ai is the wild beast. Okay? Manu Ta'ai. So that word Ta'ai also is a real Mangaian word, according to what I researched, that the Ngāti Tāne, because when they were alive in Mangai, when they were not alive, when they were in Mangai in the old days, they used to be, good fighters, and they used to win a lot of battle, and there was a man, I think it was hard to kill him, and I think maybe he was eating humans as well, but he was called the beast, which is the Ta'ai. So when the people of the island come and visit the Ngāti Tāne, they always ask, te ea te ra Ta'ai, te ea te Ta'ai, because they're scared of him, right? So they ask, where's the Ta'ai, where's the beast? And te ea te Ta'ai. And the Mangaians start using that word, Ta'ai. When I was in Mangai, we always use it. Te Ta'ai aere, meaning here comes that,
the ugly beast.
Not only ugly, like you are well known, you might be a strong guy, you might be the strongest on the island. So we call those kind of people Ta'ai. When you have a fight and you win, you can be named Ta'ai. Ta'ai means you're a good fighter, you're like a beast. So Manu Ta'ai. Okay? And now any other question? We got Manu Rere Wau.
Te tairera.
Manu Ta'ai.
E a te manu kaumani I tuoro I ai e manu kaumani.
Okay, manu kaumani. E ai tuoro I ai te manu kaumani e manu kaumani.
Yeah.
Okay, manu kaumani. Te tui tuoro I ai te manu kaumani e manu kaumani. Now te kaumani ki pai mai, there's one of those coin words again now. That kaumani is really another word in Mangaian for cover money. See, that's starting to go nearly to government. So cover money, I don't know if that's Rarotongan word, cover money. We do use it in Mangaian. We do say cover money. Te mema para meni. Mema para money. See, instead of saying parliament, we go te mema para money, or te kawa money o te inua. Te kawa money o te inua. We're talking government. But when the bird came, we didn't say manu kawa money. We said manu kawa money. Kawa money is also government. Okay? Yeah. So maybe that's the old Mangaian word for government. It's called money. It's still a coin word, because they couldn't maybe figure out to make their own word, so they coined it to call money, government. But it's also cover money. So that's why the bird is called manu kawa money. Yeah. Okay. How did the bird came, and why is it called the manu kawa money?
Yes.
Because there was a problem on Mangaian with the coconut trees. This is what I've been told, and I think it's not a lie. It's the truth. That there's what do you call them on the coconut trees? They live on they eat the coconut leaves. What do you call them? Praying mantis. I think they're called praying mantis in English. So there was an infestation of that manu insect manu, and they like to eat the coconut leaves. You still see them now. They in the coconut trees, but they're not as bad as before when they brought the manu, which is the minor bird. So the ingoa papa'arira o te manu kawa mani is minor bird. Okay, that's what the English name is, minor bird. But the government brought it to Mangaian, so we call it Manu ko mani. And the reason why they brought it is to eat all those praying mantis, those we called them because they were going to destroy the coconut trees on Mangaian. Because when you go on Mangaian, when I was still there when I was young, you can see those coconut trees. Their leaves are nearly finished. They can eat the whole coconut tree leaves and leave just kiko and stalks. The whole green part of the coconut leaves will be gone. I've seen a lot of those coconut trees. So imagine if they didn't bring in the minor bird, those or those praying mantis would have destroyed all the coconut trees on the island. So that's why they brought it to eat them. So now we don't have a lot of that problem on the coconut trees because those minor birds, they go and that's their food.
Yeah.
But now they're coming to be a problem too. They are eating everybody's food, every fruit on the island. You save a pawpaw for you for tomorrow. You go back the next day. The one is ate it. So, but never mind. At least they saved the coconut tree. Otherwise, we wouldn't have much coconut tree on the island, or we might plant new ones, and then they'll still infest those. And anything else we need to see? So that's Manu. If you want to understand what Manu means, and animara is another word there.
Yeah.
Animara.
Animara.
This is when we start to feel sad. The Cook Island language, it's been introduced with these new words. I think when the school started, they had to write books. They have to come up with words that instead of using the words that was already there, they created new words. Maybe to them it doesn't make sense. We call bird Manu, and we call the kuri and all that Manu as well. Maybe they thought, hang on, let's create another word for the ones on the ground, which is animara. Animara is from the word animal. Okay, you get it? Animal. Animara. It's a coin word.
Yeah.
So
They sound almost
so
the same.
they divide it. So when we say the Manu, we are really talking about birds, not the dogs and the cats and and all of that. We will call them animara, but I don't. So as you can see, in our daily Mangaian talking, we still talk about the way we used to talk, like Mangaian Toman. We're not saying, did you go and feed the birds? To say, did you go and feed your animals? Not many Mangaian will say animara, and yet a lot of these words has been taught to us at school. But not many of us will use it because we still like to use our own animara, manu. Yeah. So you got the manu ko mani, and then you got the names of the birds. The birds, like dog is kuri. So you can let's say if you want to really tell somebody which animal or which manu are you talking about, then you can say kuri. Kuri, dog, and then puak is pig, kiao is cat. That's you saying which of those animals is the one you're talking about. But when we say Mangaian te manu, like this morning I said Mangaian te manu, I was speaking for all of those animals. But that's when you got confused. He said, what do you mean? You're talking about the dog or the bird? I said, I was talking about all of them. And he said, that's funny. I thought bird is manu. I said, yeah. But in the Mangaian old language, we called all of them money. When you talk about all of them, when we go inland and come back, and the parents will all say, "Angaian te money." Mean, did you go and feed all the animals? Did you go and feed the pig? Did you go feed the goat? Did you go feed the chicken and all that kind of thing? That's what we were talking about. We don't say "Angaian te o animal." We do say that, but not many old people says that now, or says that like "Angaian te o animal," meaning did you feed all the animals? We don't like the sound of that, so we kept to our "Angaian te o man," "Angaian a koe te man," and we understand what that is.
Okay. Well, that's something new I've learned.
Yeah. Anything else?
Uotirapo.
Because we get tēnā topic here,
Yeah.
te man. So me te inara koe tamo i te o tara. Mangaian. Yeah. Te karopa ia ngō te o te atamiti e rā. Yeah. Apipi tatu tara mangai. Especially i runga i tāku e tara ai rene, because sometimes ka confused tata ia. Because e tara nau te o tara teito. I don't know why. Maybe because I love it, or it's just there in hanging in my lips there. So when I open my mouth, they come out, and my families and everybody around me say, "Oh, what did you say?" Oh, I thought you knew that. No, because these are older words, and not many people sometimes use them, and it's gonna get lost. So we better learn them and remember them.
Teach it to the next generation.
Tara Mangaian. Learn to speak Mangaian.